Hello and welcome. Thanks a million for all your questions and comments. This is Q&A part 2. Woo!
So we've made it to our second Q&A. We're super excited. We enjoyed the first one so much, and thank you so much for participating. It's great. It's really exciting. We love answering questions.
Well, doing our best. So first one, Barry Cassidy, thank you for your question. What is your favourite recipe out of all you've done in your time?
Steve.
So me, it's probably the one we did last week, a chocolate salted caramel
Cake?
tart. Really tasty, damn right addictive. Yeah.
You only love that because he made that recipe. I think that's why it's totally his favourite. I think my favourite was one that actually never made it on the channel, but we shot this super cool video. It was like a barley, butterbean and seaweed, like kombu recipe. And we cooked it on the beach.
Like a soup.
It was like a stew, like a mix between a stew and a soup. And we cooked it on the beach and we picked seaweed and we just swim and it was like beautiful. And
Best video ever.
Best video ever. But and it never went up because it just
Shawnee
disappeared
lost it.
on Shawnee's hard drive or something. So, but
Maybe you
I
comment
think that's
below
my
asking
favourite.
Shawnee for it, he might find it again. So next question, how did you get involved in Food Revolution Day and FoodTube? And did they ask you to be involved or was it something you really wanted
And that
to
was
be
from
involved
Tomo Bing.
in? Turnow Bing.
Turno Bing.
Great
no,
name.
tomorrow
No,
Bing.
it's Turno.
Tomorrow Bing.
Okay, well.
Tomorrow Bing.
Thank you
Hi,
for your
Tomorrow
question.
Bing.
Turno Bing.
We actually, I think they sent us an email out of the blue maybe a year ago or something, and there was a couple of emails back and forth, and we were really busy with stuff, so we never really got round to it, and we slowly kind of started a dialogue, and then we were over in London one day and we called into the offices and met them all and was like, oh, you guys are cool, let's definitely take part in this. So we signed up and then we became part of FoodTube and started shooting videos with them. And we were welcomed into the family with open arms.
And we're having a great time.
Yeah, and Food Revolution Day obviously is Jamie's big day and his big thing, so so it was only natural to be part of it, which was super exciting. We met really, really wonderful people. Question by Rainbow Smile. Love your name.
Beautiful. Tips for 18-year-old student, budget, wanting to eat healthy. Also, will you do student-friendly recipes? Yes, definitely. It's been on my list for quite a while to start kind of doing, feed yourself for a tenner a week and eat nothing but whole foods and this type of thing. Feed your family for a fiver.
So it is on our agenda. We just haven't managed to get the time to research it all and come up with how to do it.
But even if you can do simple things, one pot wonders, do dal and it lasts 3 or 4 days, do...
I reckon you could just cook twice, cook like 2 big pots and they should last you for the whole week. Like if you did a big pot of chili and a big pot of dal or something like this and just refrigerated or froze them, and it should last you the whole week. Porridge for brekkie. You can make lovely kind of tasty hummuses or pestos or things and have those in toasted pittas with roasted veg or whatever for lunch. With a bit of management and a couple hours cooking, you could be sorted for the week.
Jessica M. Hey guys, great video. What sort of diet do you feed your kids? Do they eat mostly plant-based too, or are they vegetarian or meat eaters? I'd be interested to know.
Okay.
Thanks, Jessica.
So I have 2 kids and Steve has 2 kids. My little girlies are 4 and 2 and Steve's are 4 and 2. And he is a boy and a girl.
Hey! So my wife's Polish, and when the kids were young, when May was young, that was their first child. When she was young, I was all about, no, they're not having meat and they're being totally vegan and all this, and I was very kind of protective of that. But me and my wife are raising our kids together, and she eats a bit of meat occasionally, not much. Maybe she's 98%, I'd say, vegetarian. But
you actually measure that, do you?
We do, yeah.
That's a statistical measurement.
We put it through the vegetanometer. When she eats meat, the kids might eat a little bit, and that's cool. I used to be real protective of, but at the end of the day, when the kids are old enough, they'll make their own mind up, and the 2 of us are raising them together. So I've made peace with that.
Brilliant. My kids, Jan isn't vegetarian or vegan, but my kids eat fantastic. They eat amazing. Like 95% or 90% of what they eat is really good, wholesome whole foods and veg and fruit. And that's the most important thing to me. So,
aren't you great, Davey?
Yeah, well, I think they eat fantastic and they're really open to food. They love eating, trying new stuff. They love
olives,
they
capers.
love olives, they love samphire, they love capers, they love all sorts of different grains. They'll try everything, and that's the most important. They're really open to food and they have a really healthy attitude to it, and they love trying different things and they love eating fruit and veg and whatever. So they aren't vegetarian or vegan, but I'd say they're 90% of their diet is made up of whole food and fruit and veg.
So Jennifer Sims, by being a vegan, how do you know you're getting all your nutrients you need for a day? Well, I tend to measure them and calculate, and nutrition by numbers.
Veganomiter. No, I think I don't think you ever know, are you getting enough everything? Because I don't think anyone knows unless, I think you get too lost in the detail then. You don't ask a meat eater, do you know you're getting all your nutrition? And no one actually really, really knows. So I think for us, it's all about eating the fruit and veg and the whole foods.
And try to eat as much variety as you can and be in touch with your body. When your body is craving greens, eat greens, or if it's craving fat, eat a bit of,
But it is always going to crave sugar no matter what anyway. So maybe don't listen to your body all the time. Just feed it all the good stuff.
And try to eat
Sorry
it
for
as,
this messy answer.
but try to eat as much variety as you can. That's what I do
But
anyway.
if your question was about supplements, neither of us are into supplements. You know, tend to eat real food and trust in it and keep the faith and rock on.
You two are so similar, even being twins. Same answer for everything. Is there anything you really differ on? Love the channel, by the way. Thanks a million.
My favourite colour is blue and Stephen's red.
Yeah.
There's a difference.
Dave has a bit of dangly hair there.
I have this really
I think the
wacky
question was about
hairline.
opinions. Our opinions differ.
Different opinions. I think
really.
I love like mangoes and he loves figs. There's another big difference.
No, we're very similar. We really are.
I think it's a bit like if you hang out with your dog all the time, you know, your dog starts to look like you or you start to look like your dog. That we hang out together and work together and spend so much time together that you kind of become one again.
Well,
I'm
we
only
once
joking.
were
Okay.
one. Okay, that's a silly question.
Yeah,
but-
sorry.
or silly
No, silly
answer. Thanks for the question anyway. I hope we answered it. Hi, love your videos. Always put a smile on my face. Thank you very much. We have a great time. My question is, do you take any supplements and do you use natural wash, toothpaste and products?
I tend to wash in the sea. Oh, I mean, swim in the sea. No, but I use natural toothpaste and I do use lovely natural soap.
Yeah, I guess it's just part of the lifestyle that we're kind of into. But you know, whatever.
Morning,
works.
Val.
Hi, Val. And the first part of that question was
Supplements. Do you use any supplements?
No, we don't use any. No, just eat as much a variety of
And
whole
then in
foods
terms
as we
of,
can.
and then in terms of when you're eating a vegan diet, people will always say, "Oh, what about B12?" I tend to put nutritional yeast on stuff and keep an eye on that, so that I'm eating nutritional yeast which is fortified in vitamin B12, in case you were wondering.
Alamy, do you ever miss meat? No, not really. No, not at all. I guess once you've kind of, I guess we've been doing it 15 years and our whole life is built around eating healthy and that. Even last night I was judging a meat eating, like it was like a chefing competition where everyone was cooking typical, like traditional French cuisine. It was really meat based, and I was judging and I wasn't tasting any of it, but it was real interesting just to see it, and I had no interest in eating it. Gas. I guess I don't even see it anymore. It's like, do you eat stones? Do you crave stones? No. You know, I don't know.
Good one.
Thanks.
Is that the end of them?
That's the end of them. Thanks a million. Hope we answered your questions, and thanks so much.
And if you have
for
any
leaving
more
us.
questions, you know, please comment below. Or we'd love your questions. We really do. We really enjoy this, and we'd love to keep this going. So, thanks a million.
Hope you have a nice day.
Cheers.